Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Ridiculous Reverb Listings. I am your host, Fluff, and hey, guys, this isn't going to be a very good episode right off the bat. Just kidding, it's probably going to be the best one ever. I don't know about that either. Going one way and then went with the other. You know what? Who knows? Somewhere in the middle, you decide. Let's get to some listings, shall we? Electra model 2247 Oak Tree of Life Custom SG carved leaf top electric guitar. $1,850. Look at that. That is so 70s. I mean, my God. That was probably a really cool guitar brand new. I'm a big fan of the 70s electro stuff. Bolt-on neck with the strap buttons and a heel crack. Probably a finished crack, no big deal. The original Electra tuners, that's cool. Look at the inlays and stuff, like that's awesome. Big fan of Electra in the 70s. I mean, the plate's nice and crooked. It's a Gibson copy. Yeah. Oh man, I just wish it had leaves and stuff. I wish I could celebrate autumn year round. Or fall year round. Aha, I could do some carving into the body if you want, man. You could do that, really? Yeah, no problem. Woo. Look at that. I mean, they did a good job. I will say they did a good job. It's not for me, but I get the aesthetic they were going for. That is ridiculous. That is certainly ridiculous. That's nicely done. It reminds me of lamps and coffee tables from when I was a kid in the 80s. Butler Music was lucky enough to purchase the entire collection of 93 Electra guitars. I almost said electric guitars. 100% original. Wait, did it come that way? No. Or works of art in their time leading to 2 Super Magnaflux humbuckers. Are they insinuating that came that way? So it is a set neck, but it has a neck plate on it for some reason. Okay. I don't know enough about these guitars to really comment on that, but I mean, the fact that it's so nice would make sense that it would be factory. I've never heard of or seen anything like that though. That's nuts. 1850 could be yours. That's like Hondo H1 Death Dagger from the 1980s blue. Look at that thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have never seen a more 80s guitar than this thing. I mean, I want to hate it, guys. I do. I want to hate it. Also, notice how the string is goes off the edges of the frets. That's not good. It's not good at all. Could be the angle. Ooh, yeah. Don't like that either. But look at that thing. That's nuts. That is, wow. I mean, what a pain to carry that around. Can you imagine taking, I bet that case is 4 or 5 feet tall. Seriously. That must be, I can't even believe it still has the case with it, to be totally honest with you. I want to hate it. I don't hate it. I'm gonna text this to some of my friends. For $850, come on. Most definitely been used and is an extremely long and pointy guitar. It does have a good amount of scratches and chips. I did my best to picture all the damage, but except to find some other minor details. Includes the original hard shell case. That's a pretty unbelievable guitar. That's cool. I mean, what a relic, right? That's a very ridiculous looking guitar. Not a ridiculous price in my opinion. Next, let's say Sankey Destroyer 2019. What in the hell am I even looking at right now? Did someone literally fall a tree and go, no, I'll just take this piece of wood. Look at that. That is probably the ugliest thing I have ever seen with strings on it. Real talk. It looks like someone just put strings and a neck on a piece of random wood and put a lace and lumitone in it and then called it good. It's a nice piece of wood. I mean, it's, you know, the figuring's beautiful. I know, but it doesn't. Yeah, it's in a book. Okay, I don't really care about that. But from my smoke-free studio for sale is my Sankey Destroyer, a headless guitar that sounds wonderful, plays marvelously, and is simply beautiful. The last photo shows my one-of-a-kind guitar as pictured in Antonio Morano's book, Design Musiscale. The theme is Living Edge, my new series of guitars featuring the natural exterior of the tree from which the body was carved. I don't know about that. It's been listed 11 days. Initially, it was listed for $3,500. Now it's $2,700. That's, you know, that's a good discount. That guitar is not for me. To each their own. I am not judging, but I don't think that guitar is for me at all. Next listing. BC Rich double neck Warlock project guitar for $300? That seems like a good deal. This was somebody's project guitar. It looks like they took two Warlocks and fused them together. Ah, okay. Although there are 12 tuners on one of the headstocks, it doesn't look like it would actually work with 12 strings on it. It does work. It's a bit noisy. One of the pickup switches selects either neck or both. There's a master volume and a master tone. I mean, you can see where the paint's raised, you know, where they plugged some of the neck pickups and stuff. Did someone really just fuse two together? Oh yeah, I see what they mean by the 12 string. Aish, got a little crowded up there, boys. Oh boy. That doesn't look. That doesn't look good. Wow. Was just really wanting to get all those tuners in there. Oof. Oh my God. What? So one of the guitars, what looks like to be an actual USA BC Rich at one time. Oh man, that thing is carved up. They just put, looks like I put Bondo in it and just plugged it up. Oh man. That looks horrible. This guitar should be thrown away. 100% should be thrown away. My God. I mean, again, it could be on display at a bar somewhere. But geez, how much is this thing? Oh, it's $300. I mean, of course it's in New Jersey. Condition is listed as poor. Okay. That is certainly ridiculous though. Well played to whoever sent that in. Next listing. EVH Wolfgang Standard 2018 blue color and hand painted EVH red and white and blue. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. EVH stickers everywhere. We're gonna paint over a perfectly good guitar and then try to charge a lot of money for it. Just calling it now. Oh boy. I mean, it's all right. They ruined a perfectly good guitar though. What the hell? Why would you want EVH stickers on your pickups? Explain that to me. And a quarter just bolted to the top or glued to the top of the body? All right, $25,000. No, do not pay $25,000 for that guitar. Canadian artist James Walsh in tribute to his former Boston friend Eddie Van Halen using the stripe design created by Eddie himself. In the 1990s, he worked for EVH for 5 years. His insights were fundamental in the development of the PB Wolfgang and PB Wolfgang Special in the EVH Summit in Beverly Hills, California. By providing feedback on the PB prototype, James gave Eddie suggestions that would be practical for himself and other guitars. So it's an upgraded guitar, EVH stickers and decals, all this stuff. Yeah, okay. And he used to work for Eddie in the 90s. Why is this worth $25,000? I don't know. Explain to me why this is worth $25,000. I have a real hard time with that. It's like a $2,000 guitar. Why would you want what's with the EVH stickers everywhere? I don't understand. And you worked at PV, not EVH. I don't know. That whole thing is confusing. It seems like a cash grab to me. It's just my opinion. However, $25,589.95 seems a little excessive, in my opinion. That's all I'll say in that. Next thing. Americana solid body electric guitar, homemade walnut, single coil strap Les Paul. Single strap Les Paul. So this guitar was, it looks melted because the pickguard does not look like it follows the body shape at all. So it's like a Strat on a Les Paul body. The headstock is like from like a BC Rich wannabe. I mean, this thing looks cool as like a high school project guitar or something. Bolt-on neck. Oh my God. Look at that neck joint. Look at that neck joint. Look at it. They sawed too far. Look at the saw mark. I bet you this was a high school project. In which case, fine. You know, the spacing of the bridge seems too wide. This was probably a homemade high school project guitar. Probably for a grade. It's fine. Oh boy. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-piece body. You know, you like what you like, I suppose. $250, okay. Weird guitar for sale. Guitar is not finished and will need work to be playable. Figured maple. Body appears to be made out of 13 pieces of wood and shaped like a Gibson Les Paul. Alder, mahogany, or mixture of these woods. All right. $250 out of Brooklyn, New York. Homemade Les Paul, sure, why not? $250 could be yours. Next up, we have a Vlene Solome. I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. Sparkling purple, $6,678. Look at that thing. The 80s just really weird, weren't they? Everyone was coked out or something. I don't know. This is a wild looking guitar, man. Wow. Like an art piece, kinda looks like a weird painting kind of a thing. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. And I don't know what this says. It was listed 16 days ago for $6,670. We have no information on it. Headless. Yep, it's from France, and it looks like it has brass hardware, and that's a lot of money for something like that. Probably hanging on someone's wall, or spent its life hanging on somebody's wall. I don't know. I don't know anything about this thing. However, it is certainly ridiculous. Next, let's take. And last but not least, we have a Genard Butterfly 1973 Bird's Eye maple guitar. Look at this thing. This looks like a kid tried to draw this guitar, or drew like a shape of a guitar, and they made a guitar out of that shape. I don't know. That is a wild looking guitar. Wow. Certainly has garage vibes for sure. I mean, it's trying to be boxing weird on purpose. Fine. Pretty wild guitar. 70 Schaller tuners. Thing looks 70s. I mean, God, that is weird. Can't imagine it's that comfortable to play, but maybe it is. I don't know. Okay, well, the headstock doesn't really go with it, but custom made from the 70s in California. Very comfortable, mid-thick D neck. Leave jokes in the comments. Guild parts. Toggle switch is a little touchy. Message if interested. Listed for 14 days ago. $1,600. Marked down from $2,125. All right. You know, that's pretty weird. It looks like it belongs in someone's house, hanging up like a grandma's house or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. All these kick guitars that are coming out lately, I'm not sure what to think of them. However, it is certainly ridiculous. If you have your own reverb listing that you would like to see on the show, I will link down below in the description. And with that, you've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.